right, friends, last week in writing, which is the classroom, those of you in the classroom will need to go to. Noah, you'll just go to your normal one. But last week in writing, we worked on, oh, it looks like I posted it to you twice, sorry. We worked on an acrostic poem. Remember where we wrote the word down the side and then thought of words or phrases that related to that. So go ahead and go to the classwork tab. I will go in and delete one of those. So do me a favor. Click on the top one, because there's two of them. I didn't remember doing that last week. Okay, so click on the top one. I'll delete the one from the 22nd, so it's not as confusing. Okay, so that one's gone now. Open up that slide, or those slides, I should say. Now, each one that I send to you has the same three slides at the beginning. Okay, just saying, let's learn about poetry. And then the title page, you can type your name in there. No, you can just do your first name. Is that what you mean? No, just your first name is great. As long as you know your name. Okay, got your name in there? With this particular poem, there's not a video linked to this one like there are with a lot of the other poems that we'll work on. Okay, so we're going to read the description of it. No video this time, so we won't worry about that. We're going to read the example poem and then start working on our own. So look at slide 4. This is an autobiography or autobiographical. That's a longer word than autobiography. But in autobiographical poems, you write a poem about yourself. Okay? It'll make sense here. Here's an example. The pretend person here is Sammy Joe Smith. So they put their first, their middle, and their last name. If you don't want to do that, you can just do your first name, or you can just do your first and last name. It's up to you. It says friendly, athletic, musical. So they thought of words, adjectives that describe their self. Sister of Billy Bob and Sarah Jane. Who loves horses and dogs, who feels happy about gymnastics, who needs stickers, books, and gum, who gives high fives and encouragement, who fears spiders, tall buildings, and snakes, who'd like to see the Grand Canyon, who dreams of going to the beach, a student of Mrs. Dunn, finishes it off with Sammy Joe. Now, the great thing with this poem is it gives you kind of the framework and what you need to include over here. All right, so go ahead and go to that last slide. I gotta go over here to. All right, so line 1. There we go. Line 1 is where you type your name. You can do just your first name if you'd like to. It's completely up to you. If you want to do your first, your middle, and your last name, that's fine too. Do you want to see my middle name?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and get your name typed.
And when you spell names, it only blends into count.
Yes, like it doesn't recognize my first name as an actual word. Okay, do you have your name typed?
Yep.
All right, let's go down to the bottom, to line 12. Look across here on line 12. Maybe you want to put in a nickname, or you can repeat your first name. Does your family have a nickname for you?
Yes.
If they do, you could put it right here on line 12. If your family doesn't have a nickname, or if you don't like the nickname that your family calls you, I would just put your first name there. Okay, simple enough. We have our first 2 lines completed. They're not in order, but we have 2 lines of this poem created. Now, another thing that's going to be easy to fill in right away is a student of on line 11. Who are you a student of? Mrs. Lofink. So I'll type that up there. Make it bigger so it's easier for you to see. Ouch. All right. Everybody have Mrs. Lofink now?
Yep.
Okay, for this next part, let's go back up to line 2. Hands on your laps once you are back up on line 2. If you want to go ahead and get rid of the, what did they all say, type here?
Yeah.
You can delete those words. Now remember, if you accidentally delete a text box, you're in huge trouble, but we can recover from it. No, you're not in trouble, are you? Do you remember what you can do though? Holy cow, everybody remembers. What do you do?
Hit the back arrow.
Right, the back arrow, that undo arrow will eventually bring it back to you. Okay, so I'm going to write over this so that I can stand up here instead of always having to go back and forth between my keyboard and standing here. All right. For line 2, it says 3 personal characteristics or physical traits. So this means, where should everybody's hands be and where should everybody's attention be? I'm trying to do this quickly so you have enough time to get your work done, okay? So stay with me. 3 physical characteristics or 3 personal characteristics. So if you're short, that would be a physical characteristic. If you're tall, that's a physical characteristic. Maybe you're skinny. Maybe you're fast. Maybe you're slow, like me. Maybe you're athletic. Maybe you're a dancer. Maybe you're a runner. Okay, so I want you to think of 3 words that describe you.
So basically, like
Adjectives, exactly.
So adjectives that describe you.
You. Do the best you can on spelling for right now.
I didn't really know how to put them on the line, so I just hit the space bar.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
But I was just
Is it still working for you though? The way you wanted it to? Perfect. Yep, you will have to just do the space bar to get over to each line on here.
Because I thought that would be a text box.
No, there's only one long text box for the whole thing. So just hit the space bar. Thank you for saying that because I completely forgot about that. Okay. 2 thumbs up if you have line 2 done. Don't give me any thumbs up if you're not done yet.
Is there an E in
No. Drop the E at the ing. All right. Hands back in your laps. Line 3. If you are a brother of siblings, you would write in or type in brother. If you are a sister of siblings, then you would type in sister. So what would I type in here? I am a sister. So girls, you would be sisters, right? Boys, you would be brothers. So why did I put sisters? So I am a sister. Type in what you are, whether you're a sister or brother. And if you're not sure how to spell it, it's right over here in the directions on your slides.
What's this thing? This one I started typing, that came up. It came up when I did my name, so I didn't worry about it. And
Okay, do you have either the word sister or brother typed in there? Now, what do you think you're going to do over here? Sister of or brother of?
Write your name, siblings.
Your
names.
siblings' names.
I have it,
Once you do the space bar over there, if you have a lot of siblings, you can change the size of your font so that you can fit their names on that line. Do you remember how to do that?
Yeah.
Or I might just barely have enough room if I put Hattie.
Okay. Is everybody getting their siblings' names?
Yep.
You getting all yours in there? All right. Hands back on your laps. Line 4. Who loves? Think of people you love. Think of things you love. Ideas. So I'm going to say who loves family. Who loves food and sleep. Okay, I did kind of silly ones, but you can think of 3 things that you love and type those in there. Remember, you're going to have to use the space bar to get over to those other lines. So go ahead and type in the 3 things that you love, or 3 people.
I'm not really like
How you doing? Hold up how many you have typed in. 1, 2, 3, so I can see where everybody's at. Okay? So now type in the second thing you love. Okay, you can put your hands down. Okay, on this next one, for line 5, I want you to think about who feels, think about different ways that you can feel about something. Who feels, now don't do scared because we have fears down here, right? So think of other emotions, happy, sad, silly. What are other emotions? Happy, sad, silly.
happy, sad, silly, excited.
Joyful, excited,
Goofy.
goofy,
And what was that word?
mad. Is that what you said? Yes, mad. Okay, think of one of those emotions and what it is that, you're happy about, or you're goofy about, or joyful or excited about. I hear a lot of you using the space bar. That's exactly right. Do the space bar till you get across to that next line.
You just go skiing. So there's no light except for the two eyes.
All right, have you got it? Now, this next line, line 6, is who needs. Now, you can list things that you really do need, but think about Sammy Joe Smith's example. Sammy Joe Smith needed gum and stickers, books. What are other things that might be things that you just want to? Because do you think Sammy Joe Smith really needs gum?
No.
Really needs stickers?
No.
Really needs books?
No. You know, actually.
Okay, so what kind of things could we list there? Who needs friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has other ideas for us? Change your mind?
Family.
Family,
Education.
education,
Dentist.
idea thief,
Homework.
homework.
No.
Of course you need homework. Good idea, Amy. I'll be sure to take you up on that tonight. Okay? Maybe you think you need juice or pop or Doritos or hot Cheetos or shoes. Maybe you love shoes. A dirt bike. Food. All right. So I want you to type in, remember you'll have to hit the space bar to get to the next line, but type in things that you think you need, or it could be things you want. I think I need coffee. After you get those 3 needs typed in, do me a favor and close your Chromebook. Then I'll know that you have that completed. And if you close your Chromebook and you have PE shoes, you can go ahead and get switched into those.
Do you want me to hit this? Like, close that over?
Yeah, you can X out of it if you want to. I about ran you over, sorry.